After 2 straight years of restoring our magical, mysterious and mercurial abandoned English country home, we have gotten ourselves into a right pickle. The chaotic amalgam of priceless antiques mixed in with building supplies, tools, rubbish and fabulously fetching farming dioramas has finally gotten too much. Today is the day we tidy, from top to bottom, leaving no floorboard unturned and no abandoned safe unopened. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Duncombe House 2-year renovation, deep clean and tidy down.
Oh, it's a risky little game.
Oh yes, and as a bonus for you all this week, we will be revealing how much we actually earn.
That gave me a chuckle.
Problemo numero uno, turning around the skip.
Door's on the wrong side. Yeah, because you want the door that end, so you're not going against
the grain?
Gravity. Should we ask Rob to move it?
Not if you value your fingers. I think we have a go with the truck.
With the truck?
With the truck.
Can I do it?
I don't know, can you?
Oh, fun.
Okay, you get the truck, I'll get the strop. What could possibly go wrong? Keep coming, darling, keep coming.
I don't want to garrote you with a whatever this is on the back.
It's a lifting strop.
Tow bar.
Right, tally-ho, darling, stop when I say stop.
Going? Air traffic control with those arms.
Righto, darling, stop. Stop! Darling, stop!
Whoa. Oh. I thought you kept arrowing. I overshot it.
No problem, darling, we all have our strengths. Shall we straighten it up a little?
Drive forward. Doesn't help that I'm hard of hearing.
So, with the preposterously heavy skip duly turned around, but now in the middle of the drive, it was down to Quincy, Julian and I to do a little grunt work, whilst my darling wife oversaw proceedings and laughed at us.
Perfect. Big clear down today. How exciting! I'm excited. That's so sad that this morning I woke up like genuinely excited to get out and clear this house down.
Yeah, it was nice when
Oh.
been done.
And Louis here, but he's finished plastering. He's finished, which means all the rubbish and all the mess.
Terribly sorry to interrupt your morning natter, chaps, but do you think someone might be able to help me with this skip gate? Thank you, Julian.
Whew. Nicely done. Right, I'll put the kettle on.
So we had a quick brew, Yorkshire for Jazzy, black coffee for Julian, Earl Grey for me, and then it was time for the first of thousands of barrow loads to be deposited into the skip.
How is there already chicken bites from Louis in here? Good morning, everyone. I am in a jubilant mood today, I'm going to say. Today we have earmarked the day as a massive clear down of our house. For 18 months it's just been a complete building site of bags of plaster, of cables, of stuff, of just there's no point packing it away because you tidy up and then 10 minutes later you need to start another messy job or cut up some insulation board or tear. It's just a mess. And I was really getting to the point where I can't find anything. I'm just tripping over bags of rubbish. Obviously we've got people in and out, bags of old food. It's just an absolute dump. But today I feel like we are cleansing the house. It's the end of one era. We are finished with plastering of this house. I can't believe we're saying it. We have finished. The entire house is entirely lime plastered, insulating lime plaster. It is je ne sais quoi. It's perfect. It looks amazing. Louis done such a brilliant job. So yeah, today we're having a massive tidy up. We've got a fresh skip delivered and I'm really excited about it. Just makes me feel so much better.
To be honest, the idea of clearing away 2 years worth of abject renovation chaos in one day, in my opinion, was a tad ambitious. However, my wife is an eternal optimist and I simply do what I'm told. So we started at the top and worked down.
First mission of the day is to clear this hallway because if I trip over this wonky floorboard or these cables one more time, I'm going to scream. So first job, clear the hallway.
Okay, next up is our second bedroom.
Okay, next up is my dressing room. I feel like once we've cleared out of here, I am one step closer to being able to organise filling that wall with floor-to-ceiling wardrobes. I did have an idea to put in one of the old wardrobes and then build around it, but I've not got any further than the idea.
Whether or not this ridiculously large room becomes a very nice second bedroom or a preposterous dressing room for my darling wife Jazzy is still up for debate. However, regardless of what it eventually ends up becoming, it needs a good tidy. Now, in the interests of not allowing this gallimaufric disaster of a mess to occur once more, we also decided that it would be a rather prudent idea to bring all of the tools into one room. So with the help of Julian, we created a monstrous mountain of tools, and I set about creating a little workshop. It is amazing what you find when you start to tidy. although this is obviously mildly embarrassing, being caught doing my best dance moves, I thought I would turn it into another competition moment. If anyone can guess correctly from my dance moves which song I am boogieing along to here, you will get a free Duncombe House Diaries t-shirt. Now, it's been a while since we needed this stuff, but fear not, ladies and gentlemen. Operation Bay Window Inside Edition will be starting very soon. Now, I'm not one to toot my own flute, but goodness gracious, I think I've done a cracking job in here.
Okay, so this room behind me is what we refer to as the secret room, because eventually what I'd love to do is take off this door, and we need that somewhere else, which was missing an original door, and build a fake bookcase, you know, with like a little door, like a book that is the lever and that opens in. I mean, it will just be storage, but we're pretty much going to leave it exactly as it is, redecorate it. But first of all, I need to move the 10 ladders that are in there. It still also has the safe in there.
I'm sorry, darling, but I'm still not ready to talk about the safe. On top of all the usual renovation tomfoolery, this room has also been housing some of our best architectural finds. A lot of them we haven't given a second thought to since we found them all those months ago. But today we were reminded just how much treasure we have.
I think there's a spider in the dressing room.
Thank you, darling. Always good to know. So, after carefully cataloguing the 100-year-old radiator feet, sash weights, box of knobs, plugs, taps, the behind-the-chimney hidden treasures, and an all-important ding-a-ling, there was only one thing left to overcome.
We've hit a hurdle. The safe that is in that little room, we've kind of ummed and ahed and ignored it for a while because we weren't sure if we were going to keep it, but we really don't want it. It's in the wrong place. We need to get it out. And today we actually have other men here, so that's probably the day to do it. Although Louis is not been very enthusiastic about helping us make that safe.
I bet they built the house round it.
But we need to get it out. We've got a sack barrow and ratchet straps, and we're gonna, as a group effort, get the safe out.
Now I know what you're all thinking. How the devil does my gorgeous wife keep such a flawless complexion surrounded by so much dust and decay? Well, before the bargain bucket Backstreet Boys attempt to wrangle this safe, we are going to share her secret.
So I wanted to quickly give you an update on my LED mask that I've been using the last few months. So this is the Freo FAQ 202. I have been using it 3 to 4 times a week for about 15 minutes. First of all, it's extremely comfortable to use, and because it's wireless, I'm able just to connect it to my app, put on a treatment for 15 minutes or so, and then go about my jobs. I am unloading the dishwasher, I am making a cup of tea. I have noticed a massive difference as well, especially in the overall texture of my skin. And so when I'm putting on makeup, and especially since I'm now on the camera all the time, I'm noticing the texture of my skin, how makeup's sitting. The redness is definitely a lot calmer than it was a few months ago. Definitely seen an improvement in some of the fine lines around my eyes, and just overall skin texture and brightness has definitely improved. So I am absolutely loving it, and I'm going to be using it all the way through summer. What I have been making sure to use is the red light peptide serum, which just enhances the LED performance. And on the app you can use quite a few different treatments. The two that I've really been loving at the moment are the red light, because that stimulates the production of collagen, and then I've also really been enjoying the purple light because that helps eliminate toxins and boost radiance. Now, Vareo have very kindly given an extra 30% discount with the code 30Duncombe, and I'll put the QR code on the screen right now, so please follow that link. And this is an extra 30% off majority of their items on their website that are already discounted, so it's an extra 30% off items that are discounted as well. So if you have been thinking about investing in one of these mats, then make sure you go on the website to have a look, because at the moment the offers are brilliant, but they are expiring soon. Have you been to the gym this morning, Lou?
Yes, I have, yes. Right, what we're doing. So, where is that actually going? To that edge? Where is it actually going? Downstairs? At the house?
Ideally, yeah.
Look, I went to the gym this morning, I'm a bit weak.
So after realising that there was absolutely no way on God's green earth that the sack barrow was going to manage it, we decided that it would probably be prudent to take off the door. Now, darling, where did you put the combination?
The combination is inside. It looks pretty heavy.
No, darling, it's really fudging heavy. So with the combination for the safe locked inside of the safe, I sent a quick text message to the previous owner to see if she might be able to remember it. And if she can't, then this is where the safe shall remain.
Sorry, I just heard Jack screaming at the safe. Since that didn't really work, I am going to carry on clearing up, and I'm now in our master bedroom, and I'm probably just going to throw a lot of the stuff out the window.
Fantastic. I look forward to clearing that mess up in a few hours' time then. The master bedroom at Duncombe House sits on the southeast corner, dappled by the shade of Clive and next to our fantastic ensuite. Now before we carry on time-lapse tidying, and you'll be pleased to know that I have saved the absolute best until last, I promised you all last week to share our latest floor pour and my croquet floor roller invention. Now when you pour a floor, it's rather important to make sure that no air bubbles form. That's why you use a spiked roller, to get a strong and even finish. Unfortunately, at some point, the pole for our spiked roller went MIA, and so I had to find something else to strap it to. There is one thing at Duncombe House which we seem to have in abundance, and that is croquet mallets. So after some jiggery pokery with a few Jubilee clips, I am immensely proud to introduce you all to my mallet spiker. Patent presently pending. Also, if anyone can come up with a wittier croquet themed name for this incredible tool, please do let me know in the comments and I'll give you a profit share. Armed with our spiker and self-leveling compound, we set to pouring the floor.
How does my priming look?
Average at best, I'm afraid, darling.
Magnificent. Absolutely marvellous job I did at that, if I have to do so myself. So I've never screeded before, so we mix it up, pour it, and screed.
Almost, but not quite.
Exactly, yeah. And this aerates.
It does the exact opposite of aerate.
Removes air, so we don't want air.
No, darling, you see, the deleterious effects of atmospheric exposure on cementitious renders are primarily mediated by the diffusion of gaseous carbon dioxide, which facilitates
this is so therapeutic, isn't it?
pore solution. This electrochemical destabilization form You're doing an excellent job there, darling, but one does have to wonder how you're going to get out.
Well, that's future Jazzy's problem. I'm having a nice time in here, screeding. Saturdays up for screeding.
As always, your eternal optimism is charming, but I think for the sake of the floor, we should probably get you out. And just like that, with a little shake of the Croquet Master 3000, the final gaps closed up and we had a beautiful new floor. One of the absolute best things about Duncombe House is that it is in the middle of butt flipping nowhere, which means that we get intimately acquainted with the farming seasons. Last week, our neighbours were out in the tractors, drilling the fields above Duncombe House, and I just couldn't resist the opportunity to give a huge thank you to all the farmers out there who work tirelessly to keep us fed. Plus, of course, tractors are simply terrific.
Okay, next up on the to-do list is the coach house. We have a lot of stuff in here, some of it building materials, some stuff we don't need, some just big doors or things that we've just kind of collected. Sadly, not much of it can actually go, but some of the stuff we don't need anymore can go in the skip, and at the moment you literally can't walk through it. So, but we do have to be careful because the other day we were in here and half the ceiling just dropped. But at least it's a nice dry day today. It's good.
So full of energy and with zero signs that we were lagging at all, we cracked on with the coach house.
Oh, it's a risky little game. I think we did quite a good job of stacking that insulation. Well, Jack did. We have more space for activities, and we're clearing all kinds of stuff, finding all kinds of things that we tidied away 2 years ago that we now need now. So It's pretty successful so far, don't you think? Oh, and we have 3 pianos. If anyone knows of anybody who wants a piano, we are still trying to gift 3 pianos away.
Now, I know I say it a lot, but it is genuinely 100% true that we find treasures, including pianos, in our abandoned country home on a daily basis. Today, I came across this little piece of invaluable social history. Now, I wonder, based on the articles and adverts in this newspaper, can anyone guess the year of its publication? Now, I've already offered out a Duncan House t-shirt this week, so this competition is for ultimate Dunker respect. Now, unless you've been here from the brutal start, I imagine most of you probably don't remember my log burner. I put this log burner in the coach house back in November 2024, when I had this romantic and totally naive notion that I would be in here during the winter months whittling wood and doing all things lovely. Since then, it has been used a grand total of once by our roofer Driv to melt lead for the bay window repairs. So it's safe to say that it is probably superfluous to needs. And seeing as we now have a majestic log burner inside the actual house, it's finally time to say goodbye to it, and unless Rob steals it off us first, give it to the scrap man.
Also, one thing I forgot to mention, last night I came across a video, an expose on me and Jack and Duncan House, and it's hilarious. It's obviously an AI overview that someone's created, and it is comical. If you have 5 minutes, I mean, it's nothing to do with us, but it's quite laughable. And also when it says how much it estimates that we earn, that gave me a chuckle. That would be wonderful if that was the case. But yeah, if anyone's got any spare time and wants to have a look at that and have a laugh, go for it.
Next week, ladies and gentlemen, you are in for a treat. Whilst removing the rubble from our final fireplace, we have discovered what is by far our best chimney treasures to date. And it's a good job, because this week we have also been back up to fireplace heaven. Spent even more money we simply don't have, but can now finally reveal the antique pieces we have chosen.
It's pretty bold.
And we'll be giving you all a behind-the-scenes sneak peek at their restoration. As if that wasn't enough, not only will our very own Bill Oddie be teaching you the art of bee wrangling, but Jazzy is let loose on her very own digger. After, of course, some expert tuition from Captain Chaos. Don't forget to guess my song. Don't forget to guess the year. Don't forget to help me name my thingamabob. And most importantly of all, don't forget to like if you like, hype if you hyped, whatever the devil that means, and subscribe so you don't miss out on a single silly thing that happens here at Duncan House. Until next time, TTFN.